Welcome to Morning Cup of Coffee with me. First, let me be the first one to say Happy Memorial Day. This is just a testament to making sure that you work towards your purpose. I couldn't come this morning. I had a house full of people, so I had to come. It is until 11:59, and sometimes you have to work on your purpose even when it's late. So you guys, I'm super excited to be coming to you. Believe it or not, I drink coffee even at night. So let's get started on day 14, which is really day one. I know you guys was thinking that I wasn't going to come to you, but I definitely have to come to you. So welcome. You guys, when we are on our 21-day journey to complete our purpose, there's going to be times and circumstances and things that prevent us from doing things when we say that we're going to do it. But the most important thing is making sure that it gets done. So we are on day 14, which really is day 3 of my 21-day journey to help you get to your purpose, you guys. Experts say if we do anything for 21 days, it will become a habit. So even though it is 10:31 at night, I will be coming to you live at 10 a.m. tomorrow morning, but I wanted to make sure that I am true to my word and true to myself and true to your purpose. You guys, every single night before you go to bed, you should be writing down 5 things that you have to do towards your purpose. And today, you guys, even though I had a house full of people, even though I'm not feeling that well, I'm still, before I go to sleep, I'm going to write down 5 things that I have to do for tomorrow. Tomorrow definitely is like, let's go time. So you guys, we learned day 1 that you should be saying, I'm perfectly and wonderfully made. There's nothing missing. There's nothing lacking. Day 2, you should have been saying, I am great. And day 3, you guys, welcome, is I have changed my perception, and now I walk as a survivor and not a victim. So before we started this 21-day journey, on day 11, I talked about perception and how important your perception is. Even today, you guys, your perception dictates how you feel about everything. Your perception is what will get you in trouble every single time. So it's very important that we work on our perception, that we understand that our power does not have to be given away. You know, we have a friend that has come to California, and there's a lot of people that is affected by cancer. And so he hates the word cancer. It's his perception about the word cancer because it's attacking people that he loves. You guys, I want you to understand, when you are working towards your purpose, everything will be thrown at you but the kitchen sink. I promise you. Bills will come unexpectedly. Arguments will come unexpectedly. Your boss may be acting funny unexpectedly. Your kids may be acting funny unexpectedly. But each person is acting funny so that you can realize how important your power is. So on day 3, I have changed my perception, and now I walk as a survivor and not a victim. From every wound, there is a scar, and every scar tells a story that says, I have survived. That quote is by Minhar. You guys, we are on page 211. So today you're supposed to write down, and I'm sorry I didn't come at 10 a.m., but I'm coming tonight before 11:59, you guys. And I promise you, when you're working on your purpose, don't let anything stop you from doing what you have been called to do. So today I'm a survivor. Now start vocally writing these words. You are a survivor. Really speaks to your past. I will never focus on the negative parts of your past. So keep in mind, whatever you survived is not important. What is important is my attempt to change your mental perception about events that happened to you. Welcome, you guys. When you don't change your perception, it's the same old thing. Your mind goes right back to being stuck on the side of the road, stuck in that past image that happened to you years ago. Guys, it's very important that you change your perception. Stuck on the past sore that you ripped off the scar again. Keep in mind, this place, your past, is not where you are today. Remember, the incident isn't happening today. And what is important is to keep driving, keep focusing, keep pushing towards you. So today, you guys, I had a house full of people, and it was too loud for me to come to you at 10 a.m. But I said, I'm not going to let 11:59 hit without me shooting this video because you're important to me. We started this journey 14 days ago. And no matter what type of day you have, you guys, at night, you can control it. This is when the kids are asleep. You see how quiet the house is? This is when everything is controlled by you. So there's an anointing in staying up after everybody else. There's an anointing in getting out your tablet and writing down. So keep speaking positive thoughts to every negative thought, to every person that tries to remind you of that incident, of that sore. This step, saying that you are a survivor, is so important for you. Having the mindset of a survivor, I believe, is one of our greatest gifts. The survivor mentality, you guys, is up there with how important air is to us. So let me read this again. I'm reading on the page of 212 for you guys that have my book. The survivor mentality is up there with how important air is to us. When we realize that we are a survivor and not a victim, that is so great, because there are so many people that blame everything. They blame their boss. They blame their mom. They blame their spouse. They blame their divorce. They blame. They blame the president. They blame the economy. They blame the county. That when you start to realize that every single thing in your past made you who you are today, and that you are a survivor just because you have breath, that is up there with air for me, you guys. The survivor movement is real. Being a survivor allows you perks. Number one, you will have the benefit to help others. You guys, our past connects us to people. You know, I'm a mother that's outlived my firstborn child. It has connected me to so many people just by just that one incident. I'm someone that's lost their mother. It has connected me just to that one incident. You guys, I'm asked to speak at engagements because I was previously in a foster home. So it connected me to foster people. You guys, everything that you go through will connect you to someone, and you have the benefit to help others. Because if you've never been on drugs, like me, you guys, I've never suffered from drugs. I've never smoked weed or anything like that. So for me to relate to a drug addict is not going to be that beneficial. But when they have someone that has done speed or done weed or done cocaine and they've survived, that person then can believe that it's possible, you guys. So our past connects us, and it is a benefit to others who think that they're all by themselves. Stay with me, you guys. I'm on the bottom of page 212. You have the benefit to be connected to perfect strangers all over the world just because they survived the same thing as you. You guys, my past connects me to people all over the world. Just like us working on our purpose connects us, just like us realizing that we're not who people say we are, connect us. Just like us being on this journey connects us, our past connects us to people as well. You guys, you have to start looking for the people that you can share your past with, not because you are feeling sorry for yourself, but because you realize the power that you have to help them, because you once was there. You guys, if you've never experienced homelessness, then you won't be able to talk to me about being homeless. If you've never lost a child, you won't be able to talk to me about losing a child. You can say, I'm sorry. You can say, I'm sorry, and you can feel sorry for me. But Estelle Nelson lost her firstborn, Desmond, and I lost my firstborn, Janisha. And he died on December 2nd, and Janisha's birthday was on December 3rd. We will forever be connected. We were friends even before this happened, you guys, but now we're connected because she lost her firstborn son, and I lost my firstborn daughter. So when I have those nights, when I feel depressed, you guys, and my husband loves me, and my family loves me, but I can call her because she understands what I'm going through. You guys, so your past connects you to perfect strangers all over the world. Stay with me. Think about all the cancer survivors, and they are all connected because they survived cancer. When you get diagnosed with something, you guys, the first person you're looking for is someone who survived it. So listen to me. If you've been molested, start looking for the person that survived molestation. She's here. If you've been divorced, start looking for the person that survived being divorced. I'm right here. If you've been in a foster home, start looking for the person that's been in a foster home. I'm right here. If you've lost your mother, start looking for someone who's lost their mother. I'm right here. You guys, there is someone around you that has done the same thing that you've been through. If you're looking for someone who has a blended family, I'm right here. If you're looking for someone that has a successful marriage, I'm right here. If you're looking for someone that's completing their purpose, I'm right here. If you're looking for someone who loves you unconditionally, I am right here. You guys, our past connects us to perfect strangers, and you starting on the path to your purpose has connected you. Because guess what, you guys? Everyone that comes on my Facebook page, people watch my Facebook page over and over and over again. I have like 335 views, and one I have 45 views, but people put comments. Every time you put a comment, I write that name down in my journal, and I pray for that person to complete their purpose. I pray for a hedge of protection around them. I pray for them to remember that at night to write down those 5 things, and in the morning that they start their day and not let anybody control their day. I pray for you guys by name. Just because you're writing a comment, that's connection, you guys. That's connection. The survivor movement is something that you will have to speak, write, believe, not only for the next 21 days, you guys. However, this will be for the rest of your life. So guess what? No one can use anything new. So they will always say Danyelle used to cuss people out. They will always say Danyelle used to be a gangbanger. They will always say Danyelle used to sell. They will always say that. And they have the right to say that because I did. But that's not who the person I am at 48. But can I take the image that they have for me, that Polaroid camera that they have for me, you guys? Just like they put a mugshot up, people have a mugshot of who you are to them. Now, there's only 2 things that you can do. You can say, I'm sorry, and you can prove them wrong. And you can separate from those people who refuse to let you stop living in the past. I'm not 16 anymore. I'm not 14 anymore. I'm not that. I'm a 48-year-old grandmother of 12, married for 21 years. I'm not the same person, but when people see me in Pasadena, they cannot help but remember the little girl Candy. I don't even go by that name anymore, you guys. But they have the right to have a snapshot of you, but you have the right to operate in the way that you want to operate. This is super important, you guys. I'm on the page of 213. Negative thoughts about your past will always try to come up, usually at the worst times. You guys, when you're going through something financially, when you're going through something spiritually, you guys know I love you. I don't care what you believe in. When you're going through something emotionally, that's when the doubt will creep in. That's when you will start to doubt that you have the ability to complete your purpose. Right when you are feeling good about yourself, or finally have something going good. You finally are working on your purpose. You finally are writing 5 things down. You finally are doing everything that you're supposed to be doing. Bam, a negative thought creeps in. And my book says bam, you guys. The key is not to let negative thoughts rest, rule, or abide in your mind or in your perception about who you are today. Let me say that again. The key is to not let negative thoughts rest, rule, or abide in your mind or in your perception about who you are today. You are a survivor. You are not who people say you are. You are great. You are perfectly made. You are wonderfully made, and you are powerful beyond measure. And you have made it through your past. So the key is not to let negative rest, rule, or abide in your perception about you. This is important. Remember, you are a part of a movement that acknowledges your past, but does not dwell in your past. I'm going to say that again. You are a part of a movement that acknowledges everything that they said about Danyelle is true. When I was a child, you guys, I was in a foster home. I was very angry. I did a lot of angry things. But now I'm a grown woman, so I'm going to acknowledge who they know. I'm going to acknowledge Candy that went to Blair High in Pasadena. But I'm going to acknowledge Danyelle, and then I'm going to live by Lynette, who my husband calls me, because he changed my name. And I honor that name. I honor that image because I'm Mr. Ivan Dickson's wife. So there's just certain things that I'm not going to do, you guys. And that's what you guys have to get to. You have to get to the point where you can acknowledge young you. You can accept you now, and you can see yourself, because every person in the Bible name was changed, you guys. And it's time to change your name and call yourself what you want to call yourself. That's why I love the Muslim community, because a lot of them, they put down the slave names and they pick names that mean something. And they pick their names based on the definition. And you guys have the ability to change your name. There's some good things in religion. That's why you should never let religion separate us, you guys. We should only love each other. That's the only thing that we should do, is love each other. So don't let religion separate us. There's some things in the Muslim religion that you can get. There's some things in the Christian religion that you can get. There's some things, you guys, in the Jehovah's Witnesses religion that you can get. There's some things in the atheist religion that you can get. Because for you not to believe in God, I need to know what you believe in. How could you not believe in it? You have to believe in something for you not to believe in that. You guys, so never let anything separate us, and know that our past connects us to perfect strangers. This is important, you guys. So in the AM, even though I'm coming to you at 10:46 at night, in the AM, you should have wrote, "Today I am a survivor." And there's lines for you to write it in my book. And for the believers, the Bible states that the enemy cannot do anything new. But I do realize that not everybody's going to believe in the same God that I believe in. He can only take you through the same things or the same issues that you've already been through before. So, it says to all my readers, people do the same thing. How many times have you been reminded what you did or what you used to do? From this day forward, tell them, yeah, I did it, but I'm not that person anymore. I have joined the survivor movement. When they ask, what's the survivor movement? This is on the page at bottom 214. Say, it's a movement where all the members have learned something from their past mistakes. Number one, we have learned to forgive. Number two, we have learned to live for today. Number three, we have learned to love ourselves. And number four, and most importantly, we've learned to love others. People, if you let them, they will try to remind you of your past every time they see you. It's okay. I want you to quickly remind them that you are a survivor. Every chance you get, every time they bring up who you used to be, you better tell them who you are today. I am a survivor. I am, number one, someone who has learned to forgive. I forgive you and I forgive me for everything that I've done. Number two, I've learned to live for today. I've learned to love others. And more importantly, I've learned to love myself. And I'm not a product of my past, you guys. This is why people are committing suicide. This is why people are making decisions. This is why, because they don't like who they see when they look in the mirror. You guys, and I need you to love the person that you see when you look in the mirror. I need you to say out of your mouth, I'm not playing. I'm perfectly and wonderfully made and powerful beyond measure. I am a survivor, and I am a gift to this society. And I was born for a purpose. And the reason why I have breath and the reason why I haven't died yet is because I haven't completed my purpose. And even if you're learning what your purpose is, it's okay. Start writing down the thoughts that are being downloaded to you. But don't let anybody remind you of who you are, because I can't change 1988. I can't change 1987. I can't change yesterday, you guys. So why talk about what we did yesterday when we cannot change it? Learn how to ask for forgiveness. Learn to say, I'm sorry, and move on. And I've already said I'm sorry, so that releases me. Now, what you want to deal with, what you want to hold on to, you can't. But let me tell you guys something, and listen to this. It's throughout my book, but I should have put it on every page. But on every page I put, I'm perfectly and wonderfully made, because I wanted you guys to speak to yourself. So on every page that's at the top, but I should have put, you cannot change people. You can change your circle. And I've been saying that for so many years, you guys, that might be a book for me. You cannot change people, but you can change your circle, and you can change how they deal with you. I promise you, You can. Use the power that you're given. You do not have to stand there and take anything from anybody. If the situation is not beneficial for you, remove yourself. You are the light in the dark place. So guess what? If they're on the phone and they're saying something on your phone that you're paying for that you don't like, hang up the phone. If you're at work and someone is talking in a manner that you don't like, walk out, walk away. If they're in the break room and they're having a conversation that you don't like, take your lunch to the car. You guys, I have no problem sitting in my car eating, because it's where I can get peace of mind. It's where I turn on Pandora. It's where I can listen to good music. I can change my mind, or I can think about the birth of my grandkids. You guys, you have power no matter where you're at. You can walk out no matter where you at. You can get your mind right no matter where you at, because never let someone see you out of control and angry. Never give your power away. Never. You are a survivor. And the only reason why we get so angry is because people don't respect us. And you deserve to be respected. You deserve to be respected and honored from everything that you've gone through. I promise you, it connects you to perfect strangers. Start looking for them and they will appear. Hint, some of you may have just become a survivor of engaging in bad behavior. You cannot get to your purpose doing bad things to yourself or to others. Once you decide to change your behavior, your character instantly changes. Never let people remind you of who you used to be. You cannot perceive yourself doing bad stuff either. Only good stuff from this day forward. Remind them of the survivor movement, and always remember to remind yourself, I am a survivor. So in the PM, you were supposed to write, I am a survivor. Remember, family, say this statement all day, every day. Say it when anything negative creeps into your mind. Say it when anyone says anything different about you. That's on the page of 215. And tomorrow, you guys, we will be on day 4 of my book, I See You, a 21-Day Journey. Let me let you know something, okay? You are perfectly and wonderfully made, nothing missing and nothing lacking. Everything that you've gone through, it will not take you out. You are built for it. You guys, we are learning as we go. Never let someone remind you who you used to be, because you cannot change their perception, but you're here today to give love, to give forgiveness, to give life, to give a kind word. You're here today for them, you guys. So never let someone hold you accountable to your past. You are not a product of your past. You have all been crowned the survivor movement. You guys, I thank you for joining me tonight for a morning cup of coffee. I would not let the day go by. We started this journey together. And the reason why I came tonight, I know a lot of you guys was like, she's not going to do it. She's not going to do it. I haven't seen her. Because sometimes, you guys, life will hit you. But when you put your name on something, you make sure you complete it to the task. So tomorrow morning, I will be here at 10 o'clock. But I promise you, if you don't see me at 10 o'clock, I promise you, you'll see me before 11:59, because we are going on this 21-day journey together. If you're just now joining me, make sure that you write down 5 things towards your purpose. For me, I want to own apartment complexes for battered women. For me, I want to put $1 billion into the community in insurance. For me, I want higher ground that teaches people the importance of being employees, being owners instead of employees. And then I'm going to teach them, if they want to get a job, how to interview and how to dress and do all that. And they'll be able to come and get clothes and stuff like that. You guys, God has just given me so many businesses, and I'm so grateful. And so I am elevating my mind. I'm an author of 4 books. It's for your family. You cannot, 5 now. You cannot change people, but you can change your circle. I'm going to write that book. The Dust Settles After a Death. That's my 3rd book. Shut Your Mouth and Hear from God is my 4th book. You guys, so I'm writing every day. And no matter what your purpose is, what your vision is, what you see yourself doing, I promise you, you have breath to do it. So don't get caught up in everybody else's foolishness. Every day that you wake up is another opportunity for you to work towards your purpose and complete the very thing that you were born to do. So I thank you guys for joining me for Evening Cup of Coffee with Danyelle. I will answer all of your comments. I appreciate you guys so much. Oh, my brother's on here. Hi, Daryl. He's amazing. He's out here, and I'm so excited for him. And he's going through a lot, but I'm always praying and knowing that, you guys, that God never puts on us more than we can bear. And sometimes we're standing in the way for God to get a word to people. So utilize your power. Don't give it away. And I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Remember to write down 5 things towards your purpose and make tonight, I can't say today, but hopefully you guys remember yesterday's video. Make today a great day. And a great day is a day that you control. Remember, you are the light in the dark place. I promise you guys, like this video, share this video. If you need help with your purpose, contact me on successwithdanyelle at gmail.com. You can call me personally. My number is everywhere, 909-205-8327. I'm not afraid to give you my real number because I am here for you, okay? Unlock your purpose. Every day that we get up is another opportunity to get it right, another opportunity to work for the very reason why we were born. Some of us are doing so much for so many other people, but God is keeping us alive to do what He told us to do. So make sure you don't waste anybody's time and make sure you don't allow anybody to waste yours. So you are a survivor. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. sharp, I promise. And like I said, make it a great day, a day that you control. Don't give your power away. Have a phenomenal night, and I will answer all of your questions, I promise. Thanks for joining me.